Okay, so here's the bonus video, the extended version, the however you want to call it. Officially, we won the game is over, but I'm just curious to see what happens if we play down here. We play the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards, especially because the forest track is getting really tough. And I just put the National Guard card down here. Let's pretend we rolled an 8 in total. And we drew this card here, and it's Baba Dinero's Band. Play this card, immediately draw another Fate card. And place Baba's Band unit on the start place of this track. Where is Baba's Band? It's here. That's our weakest. So this could be the suburbs track or the mountain track. And why not put all the radar units here on the suburbs? It automatically moves one space closer to the town center space each RRR phase. Apply one shift, plus shift on all attacks. If it reaches the town center, we'll read the card again. And this card says, hold this card, play at any time during the action phase to gain 2 additional action for that turn. That's nice. That's nice. And then we have to draw another event card. We have Raiders movement, they move in here, increase infection, remove the chaos marker. We have Baba's Band moving. We have an outbreak on the 10+. Nope. We consume supplies and we don't have any supplies. So we'll place one casualty marker on the civilians unit. And now we have movement. We have movement on the highway track. This creates infection. There's a hand-to-hand combat. And the Zeds have strength 4, civilian strength... Oh, Zeds have strength 3, civilian strength 4. So it's less than, shifted down by 2 and another one down because of the barricade and the civilian's leader. So it's a 1/3 attack on a 6, causes 4 hits to the Zeds and they die. Next movement is on the suburbs track. No Zeds here. Next movement is on the forest track. This is here. And the next movement is on the tunnel track, which is the strength 7 unit, moving up here. And then our action phase. At the beginning of the action phase, for each Zeds unit in any town space, number 2, 1 or 0, which are these units, roll a die. I'm rolling for the first unit, a 3, no effect. I'm rolling for the second unit, a 5. Apply 1 hit to any civilian units not in hospital. Well, this is this unit and it's turned to 1. That was the Growing Despair card, and we have 3 actions. The sheriff asks the civilians to forage. Yes, they find supplies. And then it's time. It's really time to shoot at these guys. First action, the Rangers shoot at this Zeds unit with a strength of 5 plus 1 shifted by 1 for the super weapon. Let's do some killing here. This is not straight. 5. Let's do no killing here. Well, okay. We're on a 6. On a 6 table, we inflict 2 hits. And I say first one is here. The second one I will place here. And a retreat. And I'm not sure what happens now if the full unit, because this is considered one unit, retreats back 2 spaces because this is full. It's not full. I'll just go like this. I'll take the stronger one and add it here to be fair. And this one doesn't have a place to retreat, though it retreats back here. I hope this is almost right. And well, how about a second shot? Now it's on the 4, +1 for super weapon, -1 for long range. And well, I accept this as a 4. So it's an 8 on the 5. This is 3 hits. So 1, 2, and let me have a look. 3, and they retreat, and I just use the same system. The stronger one retreats just 1 space, and the weaker one just goes back there. That's great. And now the question is, who is the Zed's leader? Let's keep it here. And we still have an action left. We could move the green diamonds with Dr. Matthews up there. Just in case we really manage to retrieve the final component, Dr. Matthews will give us the last research we need to find the antidote. Okay. We have brains card. Okay, first we count our chaos markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divided by 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3 infection. Now every unit will move 1 space. So we'll move this unit. Come on. Too many markers here. And we move this unit. And we move this unit. Let's roll if they move at all. No, they don't move. That's the brains card. And now we have unidentified mob appears. At the beginning of the RRR phase, make a fate draw. Fate draw. On the place where the most chaos is, which is obviously the forest track, if the infection level is 6 or more, which it is, place a new randomly drawn Zed's unit on the track start. Yay, strength 9. Okay, and what does this fate card tell us? It says hold this card, play at any start of the action phase, which there's a 1 refugee unit in refugee camp. Yes, it's not. Then we have Raiders movement. They move here. They restore and infection rises by 1. Baba's band will move here. I will move the refugees up here, and the rangers. Now the rangers move 1 space closer. We consume supplies on a 6+, nope. We have movement on the mountain track, no Zs on the mountain track. We have movement on the highway, no Zs on the highway. We have movement on the tunnel track, let's roll. Yep, and they move up here. They can get dangerous. And then we have 4 actions. Free action, Sheriff Hunt asks the civilians to forage. No, they find nothing. First regular action, I spend 1 ammo and the Rangers will shoot at the Zeds mob here with 5 + 1 for the super weapon. On a 6, 5 on a 6 is 2 hits. These 2 hits I will apply to the already wounded strength 5 and it will die. That was the... I don't know if the super sets, if the sets leader, I think it stays here because it was a full unit. And this unit retreats. Then I'm gonna move the green diamonds with Dr. Matus, and they put him under arrest in the interrogation room. Up here, well, if I can drive these sets back to get the final component, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? Just have to be careful. We have 4 more cards, 1, 2, 3, 4. The raiders can cause some problems. And these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go for the final component. Let's go for more ammo first. Pickles wants to forage. And he finds us 2 more ammo. That's great. And as the last action, I'm using the ammo to fire with the Rangers to shoot at the Zeds mob here. On a 5. 5 on a 5 is 2 hits, which I will apply to this unit, and they will retreat. And I will play the adrenaline supply discovered for 2 more actions. For 1 action, I will move the Rangers in here, and I am allowed to move in there for a restore action, and when I want to attack Zed's unit or do a manhunt and I want to attack Zed's unit, and shoot at them. So I get strength 5 + 1 shift for the super weapon on a 9. This is 3 hits. This is 1 hit, 2, 3 hits, and these guys retreat. Now it's the end of my turn. Let me see if I got a card I want to play. No, 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 no. So I remove the chaos marker and increase infection. And that's it. Okay, we have Queen Zed summoning. The Rangers, the Raiders move first. The Rangers don't move. I don't want to move them. The refugees will move into the refugees camp. And yep, they stay there. We have an outbreak on an 8+. We are on 10, so outbreak. On the highway track. Okay. Which will be exactly on this town center space, not town center, this village space, with, hey, strength 4. That's okay. That's an attack, an equal to attack, 4 against 4. Shifted down by 2 for the barricade, shifted down by 1 for the civilian leader is 1/3. And on a 1/3, on a 6, they take 4 hits and retreat. So 1, 2, 3 hits and a 4th one. And I can hold this card. I think I see somebody play at the start of the action phase in which a track is free of all Z unit and chaos markers. And I can receive a hero. That was the outbreak phase. Now we come to the consume supply phase on a 2+, so no supplies, no consume. Then in the Z phase, during the Z phase, all super Z units move 1 additional space. We don't have any super Z units here. So all Zs move. We start here. These guys move. These move. These Zs move and conduct a hand-to-hand combat. They are half strength, and this will be reduced to 1/3 on a 9. This is 2 hits for the Zs unit, so that was killed very fast. We have movement in the tunnel track. Oh, and we have a chaos marker here, don't forget that. And we have movement in the suburbs track, no Zs to move here, and we have 1 action. Okay, for the 1 action I will pick up the final component. Honestly, strength 1 unit against strength 5, I feel. Do I feel safe? Yes, I do. Okay. You gotta be kidding. Now it's getting interesting. Raiders move 1 space and reduce the chaos here. Bubbles band moves. The Rangers will move 1, 2. The refugees will move here. And then place them in the refugee camp. We don't have any outbreak. We consume supplies on 4. So at the beginning of the Zs phase, remove all dead Zs markers, which is this one. Then place a new randomly drawn Z unit on the start of space of every track that does not have any Z unit on it. So we have 1 here, a strength 2, 1 here, a strength 6, and 1 here, strength 6 again. Then all Zs move. Strength 1 moves in here and creates chaos. Strength 9 moves here. Strength 2, strength 6. Oops, and we have movement here. Let's see if the strength 7 unit moves at all. Oh, it's lost. And it's lost to space 6. Hehe, go back there. And we have movement on the suburbs track. And then we have 1, to 3 actions. So, for the first action, for a free action, as usual, Sheriff Hunt asks the civilians to forage, and they do not find anything. The Rangers move in here and bring back the final component, and then we'll spend another action to interrogate Malthus and increase the research space by 1. So we found the antidote. Eureka! And I could have played a card play at the start of the action phase in which in which a track is free of all Z's unit. Oh, it's not. Okay. So now we have our last action, and I think we have to do something against the Raiders. And Sheriff Hunt could shoot, or Carter could shoot, which would be, Carter would have a 4. Yeah. I will shoot at the Raiders unit with Carter. Let me check. Okay. So on a 3, on a 4. I don't know, the rules say the super weapon has no effect. I don't know if it's just the +1, if it's just a retreat or the +1. I'm just not sure. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. We have strength 1, and I'll just add the 1 for the super weapon, which is a 9, and that would be 2 hits, so it doesn't matter. And, oh wait, 2 hits is this, and they will not retreat. And that's the last action here. Soldiers of Fortune. A Raiders movement. Let's start with the Raiders movement. They move in here. They don't increase infection because we are fighting humans against humans. And let me have a look. Yeah, we are on the equal table, but Carter is in a town space, so they are attacking a 1/2. On a 9 is they retreat and take 2 hits, and they are gone, and Carter takes 1 hit. Then we have Bubba's band moving, and the Rangers. I'm gonna move the Rangers down here, and we don't have any refugees. Outbreak on a 7+. This is an outbreak. We move down to 3, and the outbreak will happen on the highway track again, which will be again in, is it called Ingeborg? With a strength 7 unit. Wow. This increases our infection by 1. Strength 7 is greater than 4. Shifted down by 2 for the barricade. Shifted down by 1 for civilian leader marker, which is an attack on the 1/2. On a 4. Yay. 1/2 on a 4 is 4 hits, and they retreat. This is retreat, and 1, 2, 3... 4 hits. Let me check again. 1/2, 4, yes. And hold this card, play during the action phase to add up 3 spaces to the movement of any non-Pickles player unit. That was the outbreak. We don't consume any supplies. We have Z's movement on the mountain track. We have Z's movement on the suburbs track, and this is another chaos marker. Then we have two actions, and during the action phase, all of your gunfire attacks receive a +1 shift and consume no ammo points. And at the end of the action phase, roll 1 d6 and lose that number of supply points. Okay. So, as usual, Sheriff Hunt tells the civilians to forage. They find a supply. And I think, since shooting doesn't cost any ammo right now, I will shoot twice with my civilians at the Zeds mob here. 1, 2. On 4 with a super weapon on a 5, and I'm not sure if the civilians leader adds another one or if it's just for hand-to-hand combat. I don't know, just let's stay with 5. First shot on an 8 is 3 hits, and then apply them here, 1, 2, 3, and they move back. Well, so only one shot, of course, because I don't have long range here. And so what I do with the next action, we could move 1, 2, 3, 4, no one to guard lefty's pass. So I actually don't know what to do. So it's always useful to forage for new ammo. Pickles, forages on a 5 and find some ammo. Okay, now at the end of my turn I have to roll 1d6 and I have to lose 5 supply points. If you don't have enough, lose all that you have and place 1 civilians unit on the map in the hospital on its reduced strength side. So we actually have all civilians, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, oh, not all civilians. 6 of our 7 civilians in hospital. And that's this. Just checking the recording. 2 cards to go. So we have Raiders movement. I will move the Rangers down here. And no refugees. We have no outbreak. We consume supply on a 3+, no. And we have Z's movement. At the beginning of the Z's phase, all Z units in or adjacent to a village or town space unoccupied by a player unit are flipped to their full strength side. So this is definitely this one. They are not adjacent to a town or village, and that's it. So we have Z's movement on the mountain track, and add another chaos marker, and we have Z's movement on the tunnel track up here, and then we have 3 actions. I just have to look through all my cards here. Honestly, I could play a diamonds in the rough to get another hero, but I think we will survive this without another hero. So I just keep going. Yeah, the Rangers will shoot at the strength 7 unit. On a 5, +1 shift for the super weapon, -1 shift for long range is on the 5 table. Wow, 11 on the 5 is 3 hits. Baff, and they are pushed back. And then I'm gonna... Oh, Bubba's band is arriving here. So, just for the fluff, I will save Carter. And I don't see any more spaces where it could get dangerous. So I will move... No, I will forage with pickles for some more ammunition. 1. Okay. Raiders, Rangers, Refugees. Bubba's band will move up here. And the Rangers will move down here. Oh wait, they have to roll. They don't have a diamond on there. So let's see. 2. Okay, they are allowed to move. And we have no outbreak. We consume supplies. And if you cannot consume supplies, you place a casualty marker on a civilian unit. Okay, we got a civilian unit here, so this is reduced to strength 2. And now we have a double movement on the forest track, which is 1, 2, 1, 2. And 2 actions. If at the end of your action the farm space is Z's controlled, place the fast marker on a random Z's unit, and so on. We got 2 actions. I want to shoot somebody. I want to shoot with the Rangers at the strength 4. 5 shifted to 6 because of the super weapon. 5, this is 2 hits, and they retreat, and yep, nothing more to do here. I'll just finish this doing nothing, because this is last card. The National Guard arrives again, and now the game will have an end. Again, this was the bonus video. The game ended like 11 cards or 9 cards before, but I think it was interesting just to continue playing and see what happens here with these Zez mobs. I hope you had fun. I had, definitely. Great game, kind of addictive, and I don't know, maybe I'll do another one next time. Hope I didn't do too many mistakes. Some I found out and mentioned at the beginning of the 3rd video, and I hope none of them were game-breaking or to my advantage. So, have fun and see you next time. Bye!